I read a very interesting book that is not for everybody, and that is this one here. It is called Stiff: The Curious Lives of Human Cadavers by Mary Roach. This book is different. I'm gonna be super honest. This falls into that scientific nonfiction. This book is very well researched. She uses a lot of information that she's gleaned from interviews and firsthand accounts of being in places where the cadavers were being used. For example, she talks about how there are in some universities they study crime, and in one of those universities they have a cadaver park, and inside that cadaver park they have various bodies being decomposed in different stages, so that investigators can kind of figure out the timeline of how long someone has been dead. Okay, that's the kind of deep stuff. But there's also those cadaver parts that were used for improving medical procedures, such as different surgeries. And some of them are kind of off the wall. Some of them were, for example, there were some that were used for crucifixion to see how the body actually reacts to that. Now, near the end of the book, she talks a lot about the different options other than cremation, because that's something typical. And some of those, one of those, for example, is having your body used as compost, where it would break down and the family would then take those remains that after they have been broken down, and they can use them into their garden to create some type of memorial for their loved ones. So this thing runs the gamut. I gave this 4 stars. It was a difficult book to read just because the topic, the actual words were very easy to understand. And she is able to use a lot of the medical terms and put them into layman's terms so anybody can have access to this book. So again, this book isn't for everybody, but there are a subset of people, kind of like myself, that might enjoy this. So in the comments, what is one of those books that you feel probably isn't for everybody that you would recommend to a subset of people who are just like you?